Good afternoon, traders. It is Friday, May 11th, 2018, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Well, I think we had a pretty good day today, uh, and that's always good news because we've been having uh, some rough times lately. You can see here with the Dow, it popped up at the beginning of the day, then it kind of pulls back, and then kind of came back um, toward the end of the day. Basically, it looks like it's taken a rest here after two strong up days and going more sideways, I think, than anything. But it still had a decent day. Dow officially closed up 92 points. We got clobbered in one stock coming in. It wasn't the stock that I was worried about. The stock that got us was XON, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. But as a result of that one bad stock, we closed out negative $7,400. That's the bad news. We got into 13 new positions. 10 were positive, only 3 were negative, and we're holding almost $14,000 positive over the weekend going into Monday. What happened is we had a good run in the biotech sector, and of course we have a lot of stocks in the biotech sector. So we picked up several of those, and they did very nicely for us. So we had a pretty good day. I will show you, well, let me show you the bad news first. Yeah, where am I here? Should have opened this up. There we go. This is XON. That's Intrexon Corporation. We had bought this yesterday about midday, and you can see here it just crashed after the open. Actually, it had crashed in the aftermarket yesterday, so some kind of news came out. I don't know if that could have been an earnings report, but probably just some kind of bad news came out right after the close yesterday. So this thing really fell out of bed this morning, and that cost us $7,300. Big loss there, and that's where the $7,400 loss. That's all in this stock for our closeout trades. Fortunately, we had some good trades to balance that out and make some money. So I'll show you a couple of those, because all was not bad today. This first one is Omer, O-M-E-R. That's Omeros Corporation. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. We had a big gap on that this morning. We buy those gaps we got in, and it kept going and closed pretty close to its high there. And we are holding $4,500 positive in Omeros Corporation. And then finally, this was the one I was nervous about. This is Ionis Pharmaceuticals. And what happened was on Wednesday, we bought this right out of the gate. It kept going, pretty much closed where we bought it. And then yesterday, we had a trading halt. And boy, that made me nervous. Usually trading halts are not good news, but this turned out to be good news. I could see on the aftermarket yesterday that this thing opened up a little bit in the aftermarket. It really took off this morning. This was enough to keep us into the trade, so we're holding Ionis Pharmaceuticals over the weekend. but we are holding it with just shy of $5,000 positive open trade equity. So that looks really good. Anyway, it was a good way to end a week that was pretty frustrating otherwise. And I'm looking forward to next week. You guys have a fantastic weekend. I'll be back here online on Monday.